So another day, another update on what's going on with some of the projects that were released recently. I decided to put in, so I've been working on the network manager a little bit, and I've actually added a page which I'm going to commit to version 6.1.1, which will allow you to review modules across your network and see what sites they're on and what sites they're not on. So this is the network modules page, as you can see, and this is a listing of every module that is running across every site that I've defined in my network. So, this has everything. I mean, it has Watchdog, which there's a good chance that's going to be turned on, but okay, there we go. So you can see, all right, well, Drupal 6 doesn't actually have Watchdog anymore. It's not a module by that name. So in my 5 sites, you can see this obviously came up with sites running this module, and these 3 have it. So the links in this case work the same as the other way. If you have the network connector module installed, then you'll be able to jump straight to that page. That page being the admin build modules page slash module page, because the address changes in Drupal 7. But it will go to the right place based on the version that you're using. And if you don't have it turned on, it'll just say that whether or not the module was running, as opposed to taking you to that location. So this is really useful to us because I can see very quickly things like this. Like, all right, activation codes. This is a module that I wrote for helping us manage our courses in terms of access. So we can just quickly see, okay, here's all of these sites that are running this, and lo and behold, they're all courses. But if I close this, I'd be able to get a real quick picture and say, oh, hey, look, this Drupal course isn't running that. So that would be a problem if I was to actually, lock down the authentication method to a course or whatever, or sorry, a group of users, whatever it is that activation codes does in that instance. So again, this is just one more visualization that helps you figure out a lot of information very quickly by aggregating all of this together. Normally what I would have done to just accomplish this is go to a page I created, which I think I might actually include at some point, but there's this landing page that we have for our site, so that if I go to a user's profile, or sorry, just a user's account page, it shows me every website that they're in and the role that they have. We have a standardized on the user table being located in kind of this one central location, so everything points to it. So I know everybody's user ID, Drupal ID across the entire network. So something that, this already could do what I used to do, this was my fast method, was to click through each of these and then go to the modules page and then go down the list and say, hey, is this activated? So I probably would take 10-15 minutes just to do that in terms of page loads and in terms of getting to the actual module page once these page load. And as all you know, the modules page takes an extremely long time to load. So the less times you have to access it, the better it's going to be on your sanity. Especially with some of the stats that I've been able to pull out here, suggesting that I have in excess of 100 modules running on some of these sites. So a perfect example, this one right here, Introduction to Visual Studies, has 143 modules running on it. Or sorry, that's students, I'm silly. It has 88 modules running on it, or 20 has 97. So again, this network modules page is going to help you figure out if you have things standardized correctly, or if, say you install a new module on one site, it'll show up in here. And then you can, go around and quickly make sure that you've rolled it in across all of the other sites. So I have a couple more features that I actually added into my queue today. So I'll hopefully be posting this to the version 1.1 of the Network Manager either later tonight or tomorrow, probably tomorrow.